What is up, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Again, popular. Okay, look, I know this is not my usual niche, but I'm about to talk about. But we got to talk about this missing submarine because that's all I've been indulging in ever since I found out about it. I have been hooked like glue. There's so much confusion and missing holes to this story. But I'm gonna break it down. We're gonna talk about it because even though that's not my usual, you know, we can have deep conversations over here. We can talk about real life issues. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Thank you so much for the love and support you send. But without further ado, let me break down this whole situation and get into my thoughts.
I thought I knew you.
To make a long story short, a whole bunch of billionaires got together. They decide, hey, let's go down the Atlantic Ocean. And I mean all the way down to the depths to see the Titanic. I'm not talking about getting on a little cruise ship boat and just watch the Titanic, the movie. No, they want to go see the sunken Titanic ship that's at the bottom of the ocean. They all decide to get together and go down and see that in person. So each one of them pitched in $250,000 for the creation of this tube, which is called OceanGate. They keep calling it a submarine, but I'm gonna show you pictures. This looks like a little small tube. It looks like a little peel. And then upon further review, you see that like the ship is really like made like a DIY. You know, the man then glue stuff here, then attach stuff here.
I'm the CEO and founder of OceanGate. Let's take a look at Titan. Coming into the sub, this is the only toilet available on a deep diving submersible. Best seat in the house. You can look out the viewport. We put a privacy screen in, turn up the music. We have our control screen here, our sonar screen here, and we can put any image we want in the back. Completely privately funded operation. And we're funded by, we call mission specialists who help support the mission. So they take quite a bit of money to come and join us. We want to document what the wreck is like now and also try to predict what it'll be like in the future.
And the craziest thing about this situation, I did not think it was real until I fact checked. The way they was controlling it and getting down there was with a PlayStation controller.
We've taken a completely new approach to the sub design, and it's all run with this game controller and these touch screens. So if you want to go forward, you press forward. If you want to go back, you go back. Turn left, turn right, go down, go up. And it's Bluetooth, so I can hand it to anybody. And it's meant for a 16-year-old to throw it around, and super durable. We keep a couple of spares on board just in case. I got these from Camper World. We run the whole thing with this game controller. Come on!
This controller right here is what was supposed to lead them down to see the Titanic ship. So here's the thing, all 5 of these billionaires, they get together, and it's 4 billionaires and a son. He's like 19. Once they pile in and come on this ship, mind you, it's tight, it's packed, it's condensed on everybody. About an hour and 45 minutes into their voyage down to the Titanic ship, they lost contact with the people. Mind you, the Titanic lies 3,800 meters below sea level, so it took them about 2 hours to get there. So ever since then, they've been down here in the Atlantic Ocean just missing. And people, you know, the rescue team been trying to rescue them and stuff like that, but they don't really have no contact with them. They said that they heard some knocking sound, so it could be a possibility they was in a knocking, but they only had like 96 hours of oxygen in the tank. And by the time you see this video, the oxygen has been ran out. Let me see, it's 9:28 p.m. 9:28 p.m. they still not found, so that means they only got about 2 hours left of oxygen. So they're in this thing just suffering. It's so crazy to me. Imagine you stuck somewhere and you're slowly dying. Everybody around you is just, oh my gosh, everybody around you is dying. Smell. Imagine being the last one to survive that. Oh my gosh, it's an unfortunate situation. Let me just state that, it's unfortunate. But they should have never went down there in the first, like why do you think like 3 to 5% of the ocean has been discovered? So at least 95% of stuff out there that we don't know about the ocean. Like they said, more people have been to space than they have been in the ocean, because you don't mess with that. So upon my research, just seeing what they had to go through to get to the bottom level, you're going through not only just regular sharks and fish and whales, but once you get to the point where it's like no light out there, it's creatures that you can only see with a flashlight, like angelfish, giant squid, as well as water pressure, because water pressure is a real thing. This is why the Titanic has not been really messed with before. Okay, correction. They actually have done it before. You see her? That's Chelsea. Hey, Chelsea. OceanGate is actually a company that let these billionaires go underneath. And that's where she went to go see the Titanic. She went with OceanGate. And you know, she thanked them for this once in a lifetime opportunity. She went July 5th of 2022. And she actually got some videos. I'm gonna show you the videos that she got.
King of the world, baby.
So that's what they would have saw if they would have made it down there to the Titanic. It would have been an 8-hour trip. So it's 2 hours to get down there. Then it's 4 hours to view the whole Titanic and another 2 hours to get back to shore. So I guess that's why he was like they sponsored or whatever, sponsored by OceanGate. Because I thought it was just some people coming together to do their own thing, but no, OceanGate is a real legit company. And that would explain as to why some people thought that they got just caught up in the Titanic ship because it was only like 15 minutes away. So that adds more context. And it's crazy because you take a ship to go see the Titanic and it kind of ended in the same fate of the Titanic. And see, the thing is with this ship, they tried it before. And from what I saw, it failed.
The crew closes the hatch from the outside with sleep.
Hull integrity, holding.
And what happened next? You won't be disappointed. Our dive in the OceanGate submersible had made it down only 37 feet when this happened.
So apparently those floats there came off the platform and that wasn't supposed to happen, so we're scrubbing?
Yeah, I think that's the consensus up here.
Copy that.
I was crushed. My diving adventures were over.
I said, do you know where we are? 100 meters to the bow, then 470 to the bow. If you are lost, so are we.
There's no GPS underwater, so the surface ship is supposed to guide the sub to the shipwreck by sending text messages.
Turn 30 degrees right?
Probably, 30 degrees.
But on this dive, communications somehow broke down. The sub never found the wreck.
We were lost. We were lost for 2.5 hours.
Rush says he'll offer those passengers a free do-over next year. And that's just one cost of doing this business.
Are you making money on this operation?
No. So, not yet. People might say, hey, that's a lot of money, $250,000. But we went through over $1 million of gas.
It was our last day at sea. There was one last chance to reach the Titanic.
And you know, folks are trying to make the argument, well, you know, you could say the same about going on a plane. You could say the same thing about going to space. I give you about 1% of that because you are right. Like, it is risky playing with these elements, you know, earth, wind, fire, water. It is risky messing with that, but see the difference with this. With a plane, it's not like me and my buddies just getting together want to fly a plane. No, a skillfully trained pilot is taking us through the sky to get us to the next destination. Worst case scenario, something can happen, but 9 times out of 10, you're gonna get where you need to get to. Space, you know, I'm just not chilling around with $20 in my pocket and like, let's go to space. No, the astronauts, NASA, all them people, they go to space. They do this, they are trained professionals, not just some bored billionaires. And I say bored because it kind of remind me of what happened in Squid Games when that guy was like, what does the richest man and the poorest man have in common? They're bored. Having nothing is equivalent to having it all. Now, me personally, let me investigate things on that other spectrum. You know, give me the money. Let me see for myself because I'll put it to use. But I can see what they're saying. You start making money, it gives you stress because outsiders and just family all handouts. And when you're not making money, it's bring you stress. So if y'all got the funding to do it and nobody in the group with common sense to be like, I don't know about this, yeah. Kind of like play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. And it's very unfortunate, but hopefully it's a learning lesson. Let me switch gears a little second because that stepson, baby, that stepson been kind of ruthless on Twitter. I'm not gonna say he been ruthless, but he got into it with Cardi B. So this is what happened. He tweeted on the Twitter, and which his page is gone now. I was able to catch a couple things before he got removed. He tweeted saying, you know, keep my family in prayers right now, right? And after that, he was posted up at the Blink-182 concert. And granted, of course, people gonna be like, ain't your stepdad like suffering right now? You wanna go out and go to the concert? Like, I mean, I guess do you, but it come across your mind. Not only was he there, taking pictures, smiling, just living his best life. Clap back and was like, my stepfather would want me to go out and enjoy myself. Okay, baby, do you. Now, I don't get in rich people business, but I'm just saying. But then Cardi B chimed in and she made this video right here.
The billionaires that's missing on the water from that submarine shit. One of the billionaires, their stepson, is at a concert, right? At a Blink-182 concert. And people is like, well, what is he supposed to do? Be sad at the house? Is he supposed to go look for himself? Yes. You're supposed to be at the house sad. You're supposed to be crying for me. You're supposed to be right next to the phone waiting to hear any updates about me. You're supposed to be counseling your mom and shit. Isn't it sad that you a whole fucking billionaire and nobody gives a fuck about you? Like you missing and is ready to shake dicks at concert. That's crazy. I'd rather be broke. I'd rather be broke than like and poor, but knowing that I'm loved. Like,
which I see what Cardi B is trying to say. Cause it's like, dang, you know, if I'm missing, y'all don't even know, like my body is still suffering. The submarine hasn't exploded just yet. Cause they also think upon his way down, he probably just could explode it. It's like, you know, we don't even know, but you wanna go to the concert? But he clapped back at Cardi B. I was like, oh my God. He told Cardi B, what a positive, trashy celeb. Cardi B trying to get clout off of me and my family suffering. I went to the Blink 182 concert for coping rather than sitting home and watching the news. Shame on you, Cardi, get you some class. He also stated, Cardi B, we all know your later releases are trash, but is your career that desperate for attention now? Oh, he is spicy. But it's like, this is so public. Like, people are gonna have their thoughts, they're gonna have their opinions, you know? He probably should just lay low until all this is done.
So, baby, Brian called himself on social media clapping back at everybody, so he done went live, and Mamas is just talking. So first he clapped back at Cardi B.
Complete like Cardi B has no idea what's going on. Her career is so in such turmoil, she needs clout off other people's suffering. And she's like, he won't go help, blah, blah, blah. He goes to a rock concert, this and that. Tries to use the situation to exploit, like the news. They're not like feeling sorry that my mom has to take care of 2 kids. Not really giving a f that my stepdad's probably 99% chance he's dead. That doesn't matter. Doesn't care how we feel. Just trying to like make gains. People like trolling, getting hate mail, all these things. And it's just fucked up. And to have Cardi B behind it, Cardi B, like, grow up, get some class. Like, you're tasteless.
In which I don't think Cardi B did anything particularly wrong. Like she said, you know, where's the compassion? Where's the, you know, your stepfather is missing. At least show some remorse that was missing. So I don't think she was doing anything wrong or was looking for clout. But he decided to clap back at the people who was questioning why he was at the Blink 182 concert. And this is what he said.
I can't go out to the ocean. I have a legal situation keeping me here as well. I can't get on a flight. I don't have a passport. I was sitting here yesterday watching the news for 2 days straight. I go to a Blink 182 show because they have a ticket. It wasn't like I was having super fun. It wasn't like I was celebrating, having a great time. I was kind of just listening to some of my all-time favorite songs, kind of like nodding my head and just trying to get off the phone for like maybe like 2 hours or so and come right back into the drama. The submarine is stuck at the damn Titanic. There's nothing I can do for the situation at all. So that's the truth.
Like what? The submarine is stuck at the damn Titanic? You don't say that. That's what Cardi B was talking about. Where is the compassion? Like, even if y'all didn't have like the best relationship, like, you know, like you was saying earlier, look how much it's gonna affect like your mother, your family. Like, how would you even fix your mouth to, like, that took me out. Like, I was stuck. Like, I wasn't laughing like, I was like, oh my gosh, like, he really said that. And then he also spoke on the situation of him trying to shoot his shot at their OnlyFans model. Cause yes, he's talking about some sit on this, put in that, do.
So my homegirl, my online friend Brea, I always talk to her on Twitter. We have a playful back and forth. And I respond to a comment like I do every day. And basically the media flips out on it. And she wished me well. She wished my family well. She's a very nice person. She does OnlyFans or whatever. She has her hustle. That's what she does. It's a good thing, you know? And for them to hate that much after just a little playful back and forth, something I do like every day, judge how you want. But it's like, come on, give it a break, you know? There's nothing wrong with that. So I'm just tired of the bullshit.
I don't know. I just feel like, you know, it's distasteful. And I feel like he's honestly soaking in all this attention that he's getting.
It's unfortunate because, you know, all these people are making jokes and stuff on Twitter, which I can't tell them not to make no joke. Folks are like, y'all opinion is so insensitive. What if it was you? First of all, it wouldn't be us. But the world has been ending all year. And folks been making jokes. Like, I feel like compassion went out the window in like 2012, and like people are just so desensitized now that it's just the world. For some people, it's like, it's kind of hard to feel sorry when it's stupid. This all could have been avoided. Also, yes, we probably knew that somebody was gonna make a documentary out of this, right? But if I asked you right now, when do you think this documentary when do you think it will be? Just take a guess. When do you think it's coming out? No, friend, it's coming out tomorrow, today if you're seeing this, because it's Thursday, but it's coming out. Like, you didn't even give these folks time to really see if the oxygen was gonna go out. Like, dang, y'all got a documentary already ready to go. See, I'm just on making the buttermilk clean, because Hold on now.
So it's pretty much been confirmed that unfortunately that they have been lost and they've been pronounced, yeah. Which is sad because like I said, all of this really could have been avoided at the end of the day. And when you really start to look at it and start putting pieces together, it's such an eerie situation all around. What's crazy is this is the father-son right here, but the father, his wife stated that they was also involved in a previous almost plane crash that happened in 2019. And it was so scary. Like it was falling and they thought it was gonna crash. They was holding hands, like saying like, to death do us part. But it was still such a scary experience for them. Now, luckily the plane, landed safely and he survived that only to, unfortunately be involved in this situation. But another crazy thing is that his wife is the great-great-granddaughter of a woman who was actually on the Titanic who passed away. And then, the rabbit hole goes deeper. Now they're saying that, the Simpsons predicted this whole thing, which they always say the Simpsons predicted something. Baby, I don't talk about the Simpsons because they scare me. I don't know what they got going on over there with the Simpsons, but the man who created it, he actually went down on the trip to see the Titanic. So I don't know. And then like they said, like all of this happened on the first day of Cancer season, which is Cancer, that's a water sign. I don't know, I don't get into all these conspiracy theories out loud because, government, I'm just playing it. I don't have time. YouTube, I'm just playing it because YouTube already trying to limit all my videos as it is. So they're probably gonna limit to this one too. But yeah, the rabbit hole definitely goes deep, but it's just like a whole bunch of eerie similarities and connections. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I just want to come on here real quick and talk about this submarine situation. What y'all think about? Like, do y'all care? If you don't care, bypass this video. But for the people who is invested, what y'all think? Like, I don't know. Put in the comment section below what y'all think. I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye, y'all.